There's a lot going on in the overall cryptocurrency space right now, so whether you're holding Terra Luna Classic, Shiba coin, just Bitcoin and Ethereum, no matter what your bread and butter is, there's a lot of things that we need to be concerned about and we need to be keeping an eye on. Number one, everything that's going on overseas. You know what I'm talking about with this one. We're going to briefly discuss that and the articles that are being written about it regarding cryptocurrency. We're going to be looking at Metamask. Metamask disappeared from the Apple App Store over the last 24 hours. It did make a comeback, but this is very sketchy to see the entry points to these blockchains disappearing so that nobody has access to them. And we're going to be talking about Terra Luna Classic and going over the proposal that's out there right now that is not currently passing, but we've seen these things pass in the last minute before. So we're going to look at that one as well. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. Let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2023 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. Now, look, if you guys are brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks in crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting at least 6 free stocks, up to 12 free stocks, and you're going to be earning 5% on your cash balances. Don't have to buy a single share of anything, and you're still getting 5%. If you guys want cryptocurrency exclusive exchanges, where you can buy, sell, trade, short, leverage, all that good stuff, you've got KuCoin and Binance down there. Now, KuCoin and Binance, they offer rewards for the more active traders, so the more you trade, the more you're going to earn. But please be aware, if you're holding on those exchanges, it's going to be considered a loan to those exchanges. So if you want to mitigate that risk and make it your asset, you need to look at a cold storage or DeFi wallet. Guys, I first want to start with this Metamask story. It's actually kind of crazy, and there's no reasoning for it as of yet. The headline says, Metamask returns to the Apple App Store following a brief removal and community concern. Metamask, a leading cryptocurrency wallet provider, recently reappeared on the Apple App Store after temporary removal. The removal and subsequent restoration of the app sparked speculation within the cryptocurrency community. Even the Solana co-founder, Anatoly, last name starts with a Y, raised discussion about the need for alternative app stores. You get an okay, that's just an ad. We're not going to read through that ad. On Saturday, Metamask acknowledged that its app was briefly unavailable on the Apple App Store. The company emphasized the removal was not due to any malicious activities or associated with the application. Excellent. But they don't know why it was removed, and that's the concern. So I'm not going to read through this entire thing. They basically say just be careful that you're not re-downloading any bad MetaMask apps or anything like that. But what you need to be concerned about, what you need to be aware of, if MetaMask goes away, as long as you have your seed phrase, as long as you have that password, your keys to the crypto, you can use any of those apps or any of those providers. You can use Trust Wallet. You can use Coinami. You can use these other apps that are out there as long as you have your keys. Your keys are to the blockchain. They are to your cryptocurrency. For example, to put it in perspective, it doesn't matter if you use Firefox. It doesn't matter if you use Chrome. It doesn't matter if you use AOL. You can still access the internet, and you can still go to claybro.com. You can still go to these websites no matter what, I guess, internet service provider you are using, and no matter what web browser you are using. You still have access to those websites. The blockchain works the same way. As long as you've got your seed phrase, you still have access to your Terra Luna Classic. Now, speaking of Terra Luna Classic, I want to go over the only proposal that is being voted on right now. Of course, we know that we have a proposal that is being in discussion form right now. And I went over this in the video yesterday, talking about whether or not we should move and transition to a per-job basis where we pay the developers and we pay the builders after the job is completed. A lot of people won't like that, and it raises a lot of concerns for who's going to determine when a job has been completed and so on, but that's why it's beautiful to have these discussions. All of the kinks can get worked out before it moves on to the voting stage, and therefore when people finally work it out, it's going to be a yes vote, it's going to be a no vote, and they can vote knowing that all of the kinks have been worked out. So the only vote, or the only proposal up for vote right now on Terra Luna Classic is this community burn aid, requesting that exchanges add a burn trade option to Terra Luna Classic pairs with monthly burn reports. Now this was submitted on October 8th, and it's not set to end until October 15th. So that's today. This proposal is going to be ending, and right now it is nowhere near passing, hasn't met quorum. It's only got 0.85% yes votes, 68% no votes, 0.60% no with veto, and 30% has abstained on this vote here. So it does not seem as though this vote is going to pass on the Terra Luna Classic blockchain. And I raised the question, does it matter if it did pass? All proposals like this do is kind of show the community's expectations and show to these exchanges the community's desires. So you cannot control what a centralized exchange does. If we voted for Binance to add a burn option, Binance does not have to add a burn option. They are not controlled by the Terra Luna Classic community. They don't even have to add the same trading fees or the transaction taxes on their cryptocurrency, because what they're doing is essentially they buy it, or the deposits, those are on-chain transactions. But from there, it's all Binance to Binance wallets. Those transactions do not hit the blockchain. And because of that, they are not subject to blockchain rule and blockchain law. So even if we did vote this into existence here, Binance would not have to add it, or any of the other exchanges would not have to comply with this proposal. It's simply a community's desire at that point. Now guys, we're not out of the woods yet. I know that the SEC is not going to appeal a decision for the Grayscale ETF. We're going to get a yes or no with an explanation from them here sometime soon. That's good news. The bad news, everything that's going on overseas right now, if you type in cryptocurrency news or crypto news on Google, a majority of the headlines that show up are the funding of the extremism that's going on overseas. It's painting cryptocurrency in a bad light and blaming cryptocurrency for funding evil. I have no idea why the government is so dead set on destroying cryptocurrency's reputation. I don't know if it's so they can go in and buy it cheap. I don't know if it's so that they can own the market or what the deal is, but cryptocurrency is not out of the woods yet. We are winning some battles, we are losing some battles, but we are absolutely going on and trying to blaze a path forward for the entire cryptocurrency market, and yes, for Terra Luna Classic as well. So I want to know what you guys think about Metamask, about Terra Luna Classic, and about the overall cryptocurrency news right now. And if that button right there is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. Claybro883 everywhere. 6 to 12 free stocks on Webull, KuCoin, and Binance, free Discord. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day. Let's get started.